Ever felt your energy getting sucked dry by endless commitments? Join me on a transformative journey as I bravely tackle the art of saying no, guilt-free. Get ready to reclaim your time, boost your productivity, and prioritize what truly matters. Let's make a change together. 1. Giving yourself permission. Learning to say no without feeling guilty is an essential skill in maintaining personal boundaries and mental health. In today's society, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life and lose sight of what's truly important to us. By learning to say no, we can prioritize our needs, recharge our batteries, and live more authentically. When you think about it, saying no is a powerful act of self-care. It's about refusing requests and recognizing and honoring our limits and values. Often, we feel obligated to say yes to everything, fearing we'll disappoint others or miss out on opportunities. But constantly agreeing with things that don't align with our priorities leads to stress, burnout, and a diluted sense of self. Learning to say no allows you to carve out space for what truly matters. It means permitting yourself to rest when needed, pursue passions that fulfill you, and invest time in relationships that uplift you. This skill helps you set clear boundaries, making maintaining a healthy work-life balance and a strong mental state easier. So, the next time you feel the pressure to say yes, take a moment to reflect on your own needs and priorities. Remember, it's okay to say no. It's a small word with a significant impact, and mastering it can help you lead a more focused and meaningful life. 2. Fear of missing out. Many of us struggle with the feeling of obligation. When we say yes because we feel we owe someone a favor or think we'll be rude if we say no. Finally, there's a fear of missing out, or FOMO. We're afraid that if we say no, we'll miss out on an opportunity that might never come back again. These concerns are valid but shouldn't keep us from prioritizing our needs and desires. Understanding these feelings is the first step. The pressure to say yes can stem from societal expectations or personal insecurities, making it almost impossible to decline. Obligation often comes with fear of disappointing others, especially those we care about. But the reality is that constantly putting others' needs before your own can leave you feeling drained and unfulfilled. Then there's FOMO, an all too common culprit in our decision-making. The fear of missing out is magnified in a world where opportunities seem fleeting and once in a lifetime. However, it's crucial to remember that every yes means a no to something else. By agreeing to everything, you may miss out on the things that genuinely matter to you. Overcoming these challenges involve a mindset shift. Recognizing that your time and energy are valuable resources can help you become more selective about where you invest them. It's not about being selfish, it's about being self-aware. When you prioritize your own needs and desires, you cultivate a stronger sense of self and a more straightforward path to what truly enriches your life. So next time you're faced with the urge to say yes out of obligation or fear, pause and reflect on your true priorities. A well-placed no can be incredibly empowering, enabling you to create an authentic life aligned with your deepest values. 3. Saying no effectively. So, how can we effectively say no? The first step is to set clear boundaries. What are your non-negotiables? What are you willing to compromise? When we know our boundaries, we can communicate them clearly to others. Think of it as establishing a personal code of conduct that helps guide your decisions and interactions. Next, practice assertive language. Assertiveness isn't about being aggressive. It's about being clear and respectful. Instead of saying, "I don't know if I can do that," say, "I am not able to do that, but I appreciate you thinking of me." This approach communicates your position and shows appreciation for the offer, maintaining a positive tone. It's important to be firm but polite. Saying no doesn't require an apology. Phrases like, "I can't commit to this right now," or "that doesn't fit with my schedule," are straightforward and respectful ways to decline. Remember, you don't have to justify your reasons extensively. A simple, honest response is enough. Lastly, think of saying no as prioritizing your own needs without guilt. Doing this protects your time and energy for things that truly matter to you. It's about self-respect and understanding that your well-being comes first, period. Practicing this can help you feel more confident and less guilty when you need to say no. 4. Taking care of your mental. Another strategy is to focus on self-care. When you feel drained and depleted, it's easier to say yes to things that aren't in your best interest. But when we take care of ourselves, physically, emotionally, and mentally, we're more confident in our ability to say no. Think about how much easier it is to make decisions when you're well-rested, nourished, and emotionally balanced. Self-care isn't about just bubble baths and pampering, though those things are great. It's about ensuring that your basic needs are met so that you have the bandwidth to set up and uphold boundaries. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep forms the foundation of physical self-care. Emotional self-care involves spending time with loved ones, engaging in activities that brings you joy, and sometimes just giving yourself a break. Mentally, it's about knowing your limits and taking breaks when necessary. Mindfulness practices such as meditation and journaling can help keep your mind clear and focused. Finally, it's essential to prioritize your own needs. What do you want to achieve in your life? What are your goals and desires? When we're clear about what we want, it's easier to say no to things that don't align with those goals. This clarity acts as a compass, guiding your decisions and ensuring that your time and energy are spent on what truly matters. So, next time you're tempted to say yes when you really mean no, reflect on your goals and take that step to prioritize your well-being. 5. Sharing. I remember a time when I was asked to take on a project that would drain my energy. It was a big opportunity, but it would require that I would have to work long hours and sacrifice my own needs. The pressure was intense, and the allure to advance in my career was, it was very tempting. I found myself at a crossroad where taking on this project meant potentially jeopardizing my health and my personal life, and declining it was a risky move. But after deliberating it for a while and talking it over with family, I realized that saying yes would ultimately be a disservice to myself. The workload would lead to burnout, and I feel my performance would suffer. So I made the tough decision to say no. It was scary. I worried about the repercussions and how my decision would be perceived by my higher-ups. But the moment I declined, I felt an immense sense of relief and empowerment. It was though I had taken back control of my life and I stood firm in my commitment to my well-being. Saying no allowed me to focus on tasks that truly aligned with my goals and values. I was able to invest my time and energy into projects that brought me fulfillment and joy without the added stress of overcommitment. Reflecting on the experience, I see that it was a pivotal moment. It taught me the importance of setting boundaries and prioritizing my own needs. By saying no, I affirmed my worth and took a step forward toward living a more balanced and intentional life. This decision, while it was challenging, ultimately contributed to my long-term success and happiness. 6. Learning to say no. When we learn to say no without guilt, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. It's not just about declining requests. It's about creating a space in our lives for what truly matters. Imagine the freedom you gain when you can prioritize your own passions and needs without feeling weighed down by the demands of others. Pursuing your passions become more feasible when you're not overburdened. It could be learning a new instrument, picking up a hobby you have always wanted to try, or dedicating more time to a side project that excites you. Saying no can also mean more time for self-care, whether that's exercising, meditating, or simply relaxing and recharging. Prioritizing our own needs isn't selfish. It's essential for maintaining our mental and emotional health. When we're in tune with our own needs and desires, we make better decisions that align with our goals. Living a more authentic life means being true to yourself, which includes honoring your boundaries and knowing when to say no. So, I encourage you to take the challenge with me. Start saying no to things that drain your energy and watch how your life transforms. It's about reclaiming your time and ensuring that your efforts are directed towards what adds value to your life. Remember, every time you say no to others, you're saying yes to yourself, yes to more balance, fulfillment, and authenticity in your life. Let's embrace this change together and live on our terms. Conclusion. Thanks for watching. If you've ever troubled with saying no, I'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. If you want to learn more about setting boundaries, check out my next video, where I'll share more practical tips and strategies for maintaining healthy relationships. Free Thinker out.